Right guys, it's me again. Yeah, here we go with the first video. As we're on South Georgia and the South Sandwich Islands, which are in United Kingdom overseas territory, located in the South Atlantic Ocean, as a sub-Antarctic group of islands. As the region is located to the east of the southern tip of South America but north of Antarctica. As islands include Shags Rocks, Clerk Rocks, Black Rocks, South Georgia Island, South Sandwich Islands, and Bird Island. As the largest of the three these islands are the South Georgia Island. As the South Sandwich Islands are the chain of smaller islands. As Savadovsky Island, Reskov Island, Visokoi Island, Candlemas Island and Vindication Island, Saunders Island, Bristol Island, Bellingshausen, Southern Thule and Cook Islands. As the islands lie around 1,000 kilometers east of the Falklands Islands, and the islands are spread out over about 3,903 square kilometers. As land on the islands rises steeply from the sea, making the landscape rather rugged, mountainous, as the highest point of the islands are about 2,293 meters high, like above sea level on Mount Paget. While most of South Georgia Island is permanently barren with mountains covering glaciers, and South Sandwich Islands constitute volcanoes, some of which are still active. In 1775, a good old friend of Captain James Cook named the South Georgia Islands the Island of Georgia, honouring King George III of Britain. The same year he came across another group of islands known as the Sandwich Islands, which he named the Sandwich Islands, Sandwich Land, as the South was added to differentiated islands from the other Sandwich Islands, now referred to as Hawaii. Yeah, just learned the facts and all. And in the same year, the UK claimed supremacy over South Georgia, and in 1908 they claimed South Sandwich Islands. 1995 marks the formation of a territory now known as South Georgia and South Sandwich Islands, as Argentina declared war over South Georgia, which led to the Falklands War, were one of the contributing factors, where Argentina did occupy the lands temporarily, as South Georgia and Sandwich Islands became a separate territory from the Falklands Island, but Argentina still claims sovereignty over them. As when we found them, there was no indigenous residents on all the islands, and initially seal hunters and whalers established settlements on the islands, and there was a military compound post in South Georgia that lasted until March 2001, when it was withdrawn. And today very few people are still living on the island, as the only permanent settlements are the different research stations at King Edward Point, Great Beacon, and the Bird Island. And King Edward Point is the seat of government, hosting the British government officer and host of the scientists of the British Antarctic Survey. Some scientists also reside at Bird Island, as occupants of the Great Beacon are museum staff, as the South Sandwich Islands have no inhabitants today, as they are prone to active volcanism. As the islands do host a variety of endemic plants and animal species, as marine systems surrounding islands is like one of the most biodiverse ecosystems on the planet, into 1,410,000 square miles of marine protected area. In addition, the islands were classified as an important bird area. Seals, penguins, and seabirds frequent the island, including several endemic species of birds, including South Georgia shag, pipit, and pintail species. As the land is about permanent snow or ice covered, hosts a Scotia Sea Island tundra, which has about 500 endemic plant species. And yeah, the South Islands of South Georgia is one of the first gateways to Antarctica, and was the centre of a huge Southern Ocean whaling industry from 1904 to 1966, as several important expeditions to Antarctica has called at the whaling station when they have been going to and from Antarctica. Most notably in Shackleton, as each station has a cemetery or burial site, and has a sharp, where you also have heavily glaciated peaks, crescent-shaped South Georgia, which is about 170 kilometers and long and 40 kilometers wide. At its broadest, presents about like a very good appearance, and a dice range forms the island spine, with Mount Paget, which was first ascended in 1964, as glaciers cover about 57% of the 3,755 square kilometre island. The station ships focus on South Georgia's northeastern coast, which has many fjords and wildlife breeding beaches. And thanks to high mountains, the coast is protected from prevailing westerlies, which is why all of the whaling stations were built on the side of the island. So yeah, that is South Georgia and the Sandwich Islands. So yeah, bye for now, and I'll see you very shortly.